Hi, and welcome everybody to this special edition of the National Playdate. I am Miss Tiffany, and I'm so excited that you are joining us here today. We are talking about feelings. So welcome and thank you to everybody who's joining us on this very, very special day. There have been 250 families selected across the Bahamas, specifically in New Providence, Abaco, Grand Bahama, and Eleuthera, who are joining in with our Play Fun. Everybody else has been invited to participate in our National Playdate by watching us live today. And you can also get handouts of our Playdate kit on our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/ORG Bahamas Foundation. You can get a printout of our Talking About Emotions kit, and also you can download a copy of our storybook for today. Let's jump in. Okay, so if you have a package of the Playdate kit, I want you to go ahead and pull out your book. Today we are going to be sharing a story about a kid who is a little bashful about his smile. So everybody has a copy of the book, Seaway Smile. Can you guys say Seaway Smile with me? Seaway Smile. All right. So let's read about Seaway and his smile. It had been raining for days. It's actually raining today. And everyone was grumpy. Everyone except Seaway, who woke up with a smile every morning. Yo, Seaway, that smile is magic, said Gogo. Is it for me? Seaway clapped his hand over his mouth. But it's my smile, Gogo, he whispered. That's Seaway and his magical smile. His mother laughed. Seaway, a smile is something you can give away without losing it. Look. She lifted him up to the mirror, and there was his smile, just as bright as before. It was time to go out. Mama buttoned up Seaway's raincoat, and off they went through the rain to the library. Down the street, Seaway's best friend, Zanile, stood at the window of her house, looking sadly at the rain. Seaway felt his smile creeping and creeping up. Before he knew it, his smile leapt out and flew across the garden to Zanile. So, the picture of Zanile. Zanile held on tightly to the smile. It was far too precious to let get away. As Seaway walked to the library, Zanile's doorbell rang. It was the postman with a letter from her favorite cousin. Zanile was so happy that the smile bounced up and beamed out at the postman. Thank you, Mr. Postman, she said. Zanile's smile was the brightest thing the postman had seen all morning. It kept him warm as he trudged off through the rain. He came to a big house. Inside the gate, a dog was spinning around in circles, barking and barking and barking. He was so silly that the postman couldn't help smiling. The smile bounced through the gate with a glitter of glee. There's Zanile and the postman. The dog stopped barking. He pricked up his ears and wagged his tail. Then he turned and ran back to the house with a precious warm smile. A bent old man opened the door. Oh no, you can't come inside. You're all wet, he told the dog. But right away, the smile beamed up at the old man. There's the old man and the dog. The old man stood a little straighter. He said, "Who cares if it's raining? Let's go for a walk, boy." And off they went, splashing in the puddles. There, at the zebra crossing, stood grumpy Mrs. Macabella, the traffic cop. She looked cold and wet and miserable. The old man knew just what to do. "Morning, Mrs. Macabella," he called, and smiled his biggest, brightest smile. But Mrs. Macabella did not smile back. Standing in the rain for days can make a face sad, sad, sad. But a smile is a magical thing. And by now, the smile was so strong and so bright that it was very hard to keep inside. It didn't work right away, but bit by tiny bit, it began to creep out until, at last, a great big smile lit up Mrs. Macabella's face. The school bell rang and the children ran across the road. Mrs. Macabella put up her sign again and smiled at each and every child. So there's Mrs. Macabella's grumpy face. I can't wait to see her happy face. And there is her happy face. The children smiled at their moms and dads and their go-go's and tatas and brothers and sisters. They smiled at the bus driver and the greengrocer and Mimi Maku, who went off to smile at her husband, who smiled at the mayor. The smiles leapt and rolled and beamed and gleamed until everyone was smiling and giggling and laughing out loud in the rain. In the library, everything was quiet except the sound of the rain. "It's time to go," said Seaway's mother, closing her book. "Oh, Mom," said Seaway, who had run out of smiles. But as they stepped out into the street, what a sight! Everyone in town was there. Everyone! And they were all smiling. The smiles bounced around and beamed at Seaway. They warmed him and tickled him and crept up from his toes to the top of his head. He was so full of happiness that the smile burst out, brilliant and beaming bright. And something changed. The dark, gloomy, rainy afternoon didn't seem so dark anymore. Could it be? Yes! The clouds parted and the warm sun shone down on them with the biggest, brightest, most brilliant smile of all. Wow, they smiled so brightly, they made the sun smile. The end. Did you guys like that story? It's like one of my favorite stories. It's such a good story. It actually talks a little bit about how you feel, and sometimes when you are feeling a particular way, you show it in your face and you show it in your body language, and other people can feel that as well. So that is going to be our transition to talking about your feelings. Okay, so you guys have a nice little kit. It's in a plastic bag, if you can take that out. All right, just show me your kit. Everybody has one? Excellent, excellent. Okay. So I'm going to give you a couple of challenges, and then I'll ask you some questions about them, okay? So my first question is, can you make this face? open up your kit and I want you to make this face. Look at the mouth, look at the eyes, look at the color. Excellent. Does everybody have the face? If you have the face, come and show me. Lift up. Ah, good job. Good job. Excellent. London, may I see your face, please? That face might be upside down. Oh, does this person have a beard? There we go. All right, good job. All right, so what do you think this face is showing you? What emotion or what feeling do you think this face is showing you? It is a tired face. Good job. Do you guys know what it means to be tired? You are sleepy. That's right. Tired is when we are sleepy because we did not get enough rest. Have you guys ever been tired? Raise your hand if you've been tired before. No one in this room has ever been tired. Thank you. I was like, true story. Little people don't get tired. Okay, so what should you do when you get tired? You should go to sleep. Right.
What about when you're tired of school?
You should go to bed on time. So that when you go to school, you're not tired. See? Okay. And you go to bed. You don't just put on your pajamas, then you go to bed. Okay, I have another one for you. Can you make this face? Good stuff. All right, all right. You guys did very well. Okay, what emotion do you think this face is showing?
Happy.
It is a happy face. This is your basic happy face. Do you guys know what it means to be happy? Hugging your mommy makes it, that's a really good one. You're so sweet.
What about your grandma?
And your grandma, oh yeah, grandma hugs are the best.
What about your great-great-great-grandma?
I mean, if you can hug your great-great-great-grandma, that is a reason for joy altogether. So yeah, happiness is when you feel something, when you feel good or when something good happens, that feeling that you have. Have you guys ever been happy before in your life? Maybe one time? Anyone in this room? You've ever been happy? Are you hiding your smile from me?
Everyone's happy every day.
What kinds of things make us happy? Hugging our moms and our grandmas and our great-grandmas. What other things make us happy? Hugging your grandpa and your daddy. Fruit snacks make me happy. Just putting that out there. Do any things make you happy? Ice cream? Ice cream also makes me happy.
I eat it all the time.
Yes, okay. So we've mastered happiness and we've mastered tired, but can you make this face? Good job. All right, do we all have this face? Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, what emotion do you think this face is showing?
Sad.
You think it's a sad face? Everybody thinks it's a sad face?
Yeah.
It is a sad face. Do you guys know what it means to be sad?
Like when one of your relatives or a loved one dies.
That would definitely make you sad. That's something that would make you sad. When someone doesn't want to play with you, that does make you sad. Yeah. Does anything else make us sad? What do you do when you get sad?
When someone
And then what do you do? How do you make yourself feel better after you've been sad? What are some things you can do?
Think of something great.
Think of something bright. All right, what happens? Somebody doesn't want to play with you. How do you make yourself happy again?
Find someone else to play with.
Find someone else to play with. Find something to do that you really enjoy. All right, these are things that can make you sad. So you're right. So sadness is when you feel bad or because something bad happens. So you can make yourself feel better by doing things that actually make you happy, okay? And also you want to talk about how you feel with someone who is important to you. I have another challenge for you. Can you make this face?
But that's really hard to see at.
Fair enough. Can you make this face?
I can barely see that.
That one is kind of dark. There you go. Okay. What is this face? What emotion is this face showing?
Like the awe face.
Aw, okay. We're in the ballpark. What is this face showing? What emotion is this face showing?
I have no idea.
This is a worried face. When you are uncertain about how something will happen, that often makes you worried. Like sometimes if you don't know if you left your homework or lunch at home, that might make you worried. Or if you don't know you're gonna get in trouble for something, or you didn't go to bed on time and you're worried that you might be sleepy or tired, those things can make you worried, all right? So worried is what you feel when you are expecting something bad to happen or you're unsure of how something will happen. What do we do when we're worried? What are some things that we can do?
Go in your bed.
You can distract yourself by going to bed or playing with your toys. What would you do if you're worried? If something bad could happen and you're not quite sure. Like, is my mom gonna pick me up from school today? I'm not sure. What are some things that you can do if you're worried? You can be worried if you're late. What would you do? How do you make yourself feel better if you're worried?
Rushing.
That only compounds your worry. That only makes it worse. So being worried about something is definitely a chance to talk to an adult or a friend or someone, again, that you trust and telling them about your feeling. Because sometimes you're worried about things and they're not as big as you've made them in your head. Sometimes a person can comfort you. The worry does sometimes feel like a giant. You can talk to them. Maybe they can help to comfort you or they can provide you with some solutions, okay? All right, we have another phase. What is this phase?
A happy face.
We've already done happy face. What is this phase? Like a little bit more than happy. Okay, it is an excited face. So you're right. So
But happy is basically.
it's a little bit more. Like happy is we're gonna eat dinner. Excited is we're gonna eat pizza for dinner. See, like it's levels to this. So I'm happy to be here, but I got some fruit snacks and that makes me excited to eat them. See, it's levels to this. This is an excited phase. Do you guys know what it means to be excited, right? We've all been excited before.
Extreme, like a 10 times more.
Exactly, we're 10 times more happy. Okay, so excitement is when you are expecting something great to happen. You just can't wait for it. Like I can't wait to go home and dinner be ready. It's not real because I have to cook it, but I'm still very excited about it. Okay, so you guys did very well. This is an excited phase. And right, so is it our last phase? Can you make this face?
They said we were gonna do that face.
I think everybody knows this face. Oh, we have a list of things we are mad about. Okay. She's like airing out her grievances. This is indeed a mad face, and London has a myriad of reasons that she is sometimes mad. All right. Is anyone else sometimes mad? At mom and dad? We're mad at everyone, London? Everyone? I don't want to make it to her list. Everyone. That's very funny. Why are we mad at people? Can't we be mad at things? What are some things that we're mad about?
Cows eating your grass.
That is a very specific example. Okay, cows eating your grass might make you sad. I mean, I guess if it's a really nice lawn, you might not like that. Okay, I'm following. What else can make us mad? So London is mad at her whole family. Yes, that would definitely make, but that makes you more sad. Right. So what are some things that make you mad? Like going to school at night would make you mad? What would make you mad? I feel like every time I look at you, she smiles until I look her way. She's like, no. What are some things that would make us mad? It's okay. She's like, being approached by strangers makes me mad. Failing a test would make, but wouldn't failing a test make you more sad? Yeah. What is this test? What is, I mean, is it all of the tests, or is it one particular test that's made you mad? What subject was it? Or was it the teacher? Science. Right, I thought it was going to be, okay, science, fair enough. What's up, Morgan? Oh, well, you're gonna learn that a couple more times in this lifetime. Just like, ooh, I'm not gonna break your heart today. So, yes, that definitely will make you mad. All right, so I think we've made all of the faces. What was this face? This was our tired face. And what was this face? This was our happy face. What about this face? What was this face? Was this our sad face? Sad face. What about this face? This was our worried face. And what was this face? Yes, not getting a needle. That's a really good reason to be worried. What was this face? This was the excited face, right? Because I'm getting a birthday dinner involving cake and air fried meals, and I'm holding you to those commitments. Or are you also gonna get me McDonald's and an air fried meal? Absolutely, holding your mother to that. And what is this face? This is our mad face. Absolutely, because we do not like when cows eat our grass. All right, thank you guys so much for playing along with me. Like I said, you guys can get a copy of the Talking About Emotions and Feelings kit on ORG's Facebook page. That is facebook.com/ORG Bahamas Foundation. Right?
Already knew that she knew what the emotions were, but I was very surprised that she was actually able to connect it to actual events that she had experienced. I knew she could make the connection to faces, but I didn't realize she was that in touch with her own emotions. So yes, I did learn something.
I think the activities were really neat because it's not necessarily something I would think of to do at home, but having done it, my kids are going to talk about it because it's memorable. So I think it'll foster conversation, and that'll be helpful.
And I think will help tremendously in helping your child to express their feelings and emotions in a healthy manner.
I would definitely share the Play Kit experience with my family and friends. I think it was an awesome activity, and I think every parent should have one to work with their kids to help them express their feelings.
This experience today, I really enjoyed it. Number one, being amongst parents and the kids was really a good treat. And also just being with my kid and learning stuff about the feelings. It was stuff, like I said, she didn't even know. So I loved it. It was a great experience, and I encourage anyone to go online and try it out.